Srija, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, and welcome to this mock interview session. Let's begin with an introduction of yourself. Kindly introduce yourself to the committee.
Sir, as you have already said, I'm Srija, sir. I come from the Pearl City, Hyderabad. I'm a native of Warangal Urban District, and I am a singer as well as a doctor too. I'm interested in meditation as well as writing diary, and I have started working in an NGO, sir. Past 4 months for providing care for the COVID-19 patients recently. And yes, sir, this.
Okay. Now, let me understand, what does your name mean, Srija?
Sir, Srija means epitome of grace, sir. And it is also referred to as Goddess Lakshmi, Sanskrit.
I thought it meant Lakshmi's daughter.
Yes, sir, to be born from Goddess Lakshmi, Sri and Ja.
That's it. Good. Not bad. My Sanskrit is not bad. I studied it long ago in Kendriya Vidyalaya. In my school days. Okay. I find you are a doctor. You are an MBBS doctor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why didn't you pursue that, and why do you want to change track and come into civil service now?
Sir, I have always wanted to be in public services, sir. But I was interested into sciences too. And that is how I have been a doctor. And then after completing my graduation, I thought I need to pursue my dream. And yes, sir, that was the reason I chose civil services as my option.
Do you know any doctors who have got into civil services?
Yes, sir. Few of my seniors, as well as the recent person who has become very famous in times of COVID-19, the Nandurbar collector, Rajendra Barut, sir, has also been a doctor and administrator of Maharashtra.
Okay.
Sir, sorry, sir, you are talking to one of your seniors also. I am from Osmania Medical College.
Good.
Glad to hear that, sir.
Yeah.
Very nice. Acha, now tell me, based on your interaction with these doctors who are now in civil services, what is their experience overall? Are they happy? Are they being challenged? Do they think that they are able to contribute to development of the community in the services?
Sir, the doctors, yes, sir, the doctors who have turned into administrators, I think it is a big challenge for them. The initial step to choose a career which is equally glorious, but also quite challenging in a large platform. And that itself is the biggest test for a doctor, sir, to change the career path completely. And once that person has taken this decision, I think he tends to adapt to the situations and then tries to find for himself the meaning, what he wanted to search in his profession as well as an individual also. So I don't think that administrator who enters into civil services after being a doctor finds anything as problematic in future.
Yeah, but you see, it all depends upon the posting he gets. In case he is posted to one of those public health or medical departments, fine. What if he is posted to industries or forest or fisheries or somewhere else? Because these things are not within your domain.
Yes, sir, I do agree that the domain itself changes. But sir, even though if I'm for my personally, sir, if I'm posted in Indian Postal Services also, I know that I would be a social doctor rather than a medical doctor there, where I'll correct the root cause. The direct benefit transfer, which I tend to transfer to the people there, will solve the issue of malnourishment, poverty, so that the patient may not turn to the hospital again and again. So I'm solving the issue at the root level, sir. That is more important for a doctor than for any other professional to get that contentment.
Are you happy with the claim that women should be given 33% representation in all local bodies and state assemblies and parliament and all that?
Sir, regarding women reservation, yes, sir. Sir, I am happy, sir, because it is equity. Women need equity in the society, because though we talk of feminism as a concept of equality, we need to agree that this is a reality that women are not placed equally, and such kind of steps will help them to move further on ahead. But saying the same, sir, it is not just political empowerment. Once a
Mm.
woman sits in the seat, it is also important that the woman should her own rights there also. So
Mm.
such kind of things also have to be backed up, sir. Whenever we are giving certain kind of leeways for the women in a political arena.
Uh-huh. So wherever they have been given opportunities like this, have they risen to the occasion based on experience?
Yes, sir, sure. Yes, sir. There are many such
Mm.
examples, sir. Many of the administrators, many of the politicians who are into the parliament right now have been from the local body elections. They have moved on from local body elections to the parliament. And it is not easy for a woman to directly get a chance in parliament, sir, to
Mm.
represent herself in parliament. This would be a step for her to enter into the political arena and then make her way for the parliament also.
Good, good. And what about the self-help group movement? Is it thriving in your opinion?
Yes, sir. I can say that whenever we look in the pan-India view, it is thriving, sir. But saying the same, it has been regionally located. Like the South India is famous for self-help groups, as well as the farmer communities which are present in northern and eastern India are doing well, sir, even the Western India. But this thing hasn't turned out to be a pan-India movement, which is actually required. Because if we see the 80 to 85% of small and marginal farmers or the women not being financially independent, all these things can only be solved when self-help groups come into play. So yes, sir, there is regional inequity in how the self-help group has turned out.
Good, good. Right. Mr. Vivek, kindly take over.
Sure. Srija, good to be able to talk to you. And
Yes, thank you, sir.
laughter is the best medicine, they say. Then why are you so serious?
No, sir. I'm generally said to be a more humorous person, but then when it comes to topics like society, I tend to think or introspect more. Probably that is the reason I may lose my smile on things.
Okay, so may I request you to go by that adage that laughter is the best medicine, and during the process of this interview,
Sir, I couldn't get your
I said,
question.
can I request you to go by that adage that laughter or smiling is the best medicine, at least for the next 20-25 minutes during this interview? You are too serious,
Surely, sir.
right? Thank you. That's a better looking face of you. Okay, you are from Rangareddy. First of all,
Yes,
your
sir.
signature is very unique. It's, straight lines and dots and this thing. Why, what aspect of your character do you think your signature is revealing? And what is the study of signatures called?
Sir, regarding the study of signature, I'm not aware, sir, what it is called. And the character could be I wanted to, it is generally said that for a woman, once she tends to marry, she needs to adopt some other surname. So I thought that P should be part of my signature such that it won't be eliminated itself. So when I took the signature, when I thought of how my signature should be, I wanted to integrate into my.
Are you very emphatic? Are you a very emphatic character, not willing to change?
No, sir.
Because that's the two dots beneath the signature. That's what it normally shows. When somebody draws a line and two dots means it ends with me. And the signature study is called graphology.
Yes, thank you, sir. Sir, I'm quite adaptive. But saying the same, I'm quite adamant when it comes to my rights, sir, and my decisions also. Because I think a woman has to be that way in a society where she's not equally placed, which is the reality also.
So adaptive adamancy. Adaptive adamancy. You're saying you're adaptive and you're adamant. So adaptive adamant. What is this called? When two opposites combine together?
Sir, I'm not aware of it, sir.
Are you aware of this term called oxymoron?
Yes, sir. This generally said in a negative way, I think so. I heard it, sir, but I'm not aware of it completely.
Can you give, okay, since you don't, like wise fool,
Okay.
is two opposite words when they combine. Honest politician, you
Yes,
know,
sir.
these are two opposites combining together to what they call oxymorons. So it was hardly there. So it was hard and not yet there, so you're two different words when they combine together. So that's the anyway. Now you are from what is once called the rural part of Hyderabad, which is now Telangana, Rangareddy district. There are couple of famous national parks over there. Can you tell me something about national parks in Telangana?
Yes, sir. Few of the national parks located in Hyderabad are Brugavani National Park, KBR National Park, and Harina Vanastati National Park, sir.
Okay. The cheetah
Yes, sir.
was lost to India the last one was supposed to have been shot in 1947, declared extinct in 1951. So we are trying to bring it back after 71 years.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what's the story of this?
Sir, cheetah has been very abundant in historic India, in pre-independent India. But the same animal has been used for finding the prey in the times of hunting whenever the British used to go out. So somewhere or the other, the number has decreased, sir, and it has fallen almost to zero during the time of 1950s, I think so. So from then, it has become extinct from India, and it is and government of India is very particular about bringing back the cheetah because it is the only animal which has become extinct in India also. So it wanted to try and check out how the cheetah introduction program within our forest would work out, so that we would become sufficient there. That mark on us would be removed off.
Where is it likely to be? What are the areas that they are looking at where it can be relocated in case it comes back?
Sir, I could recall it to be in Madhya Pradesh, sir.
Yeah, good. Kanu National Park. Now you have mentioned in your DAF about singing
Yes, sir.
Telugu classical music.
Yes, sir.
What was your inspiration, and how did you move to? Is your mother also, because your mother is also medical profession nurse, father is a management person. So what was your inspiration that you went to for going for Telugu classical music? And can you tell me something unique, one or 2 points unique about Telugu classical music?
Yes, sir. Sir, it was because of my Telugu teacher, sir, in my school. At my fourth class, my Telugu teacher was someone who used to gather students and used to make them sing. And as I was actually singing well, she recognized that skill within me, and then I started learning singing, sir. That was how I landed up with singing. And regarding the two unique features of classical music, Carnatic music, is a first thing, sir. Though it is rigid, it tends to follow the standardness. Like from the time it has been originated, the standard or the style of Carnatic music has been the same till now. And also, sir, Carnatic music is said to be Carnatic music has this specialty in techniques, sir, that each and every note in it tends to oscillate instead of gliding over the other, like seen in Hindustani, and that tends to give more and more more and more contentment to one's ear. So that is
Okay,
what I have
good.
found, sir.
Can I request you to sing 2 lines of any of your favorite songs? Anything in
Yes.
Telugu classical music, any 2 lines, just to see how good you are.
Yes, sir, surely.
Very good, very good, very well done. Thank you so much. Just one more question. You've written poster presentation.
Yes,
You,
sir.
now, while it's a good thing, a lot of posters are now spoiling the cities. So can you tell me something about the laws that govern defecation of public property?
Pardon, sir, I couldn't get the last one.
You've written poster presentation as one of the
Yes.
things. It's a good
Yes, sir.
creative way of doing it. But today
Yes.
posters are spoiling the, the walls of the city. So
Yes,
what are
sir.
the laws that govern, destruction or, spoiling of public properties?
Sir, yes, sir. I'm not particularly aware of the laws are present, but in each and every state there tend to be certain laws. So, for example, in Telangana itself, in GHM, in the Hyderabad region, whenever whenever a post or a big hoarding is made, then it has been made. It has been assured by the government that they be charged a huge sum, even though it be made by an MP or MLA. And
I was
the
talking about
reason,
walls. No, I'm saying posters. It's not about hoarding. Hoarding is what comes up, doesn't happen on the wall. I'm talking about
I'm not
destruction of.
aware of it.
All
sir.
right, it's okay. Over to Dr. Pradeep.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, Srija.
Good afternoon, sir.
You're of which batch?
Sir, I'm from
2018.
2K13 batch,
No.
sir.
2K13. I was of 2002 batch.
Yes, she passed out 2018. That's what DAF says. So 13, 18.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I was of 2002. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's come to serious business. And
Yes, sir.
so, supposedly, if you are made health secretary and if you are made in charge of the medical education, so what sort of changes you want to bring in medical education?
So what kind of changes? Pardon, sir, I couldn't get.
Medical education.
Yes, sir. Sir, as health secretary, in regards to medical education, the first thing would be changing the curriculum, sir. The curriculum which has been very old, which even my professor has studied, I would go for changing that curriculum. And second thing, sir, is imbibing the research culture within the colleges. It is said that the doctor's knowledge is just limited to medical profession itself. I wanted to change that concept, sir. So I would collaborate more with the engineering. I would make a kind of policies such that the medical colleges tend to collaborate with the engineering colleges as well as biotechnology colleges and imbibe the culture of research. And the third thing would be, sir, I think even there is an issue of vacancies, sir, in many medical colleges. So the issue of vacancies can also be corrected by working with the medical institutions which are present in the state. And yes, sir, this would be few steps I would take.
Hey, what exact specific changes you want to change in medical curriculum?
Sir, regarding medical curriculum, is updation of the syllabus, sir. There have been many new technologies like robotics and also virtual autopsy kind of concepts which are still not learned by the doctors. They tend to read it only by going through the journals or through the wiki.
Is it the only technology which you want to press upon?
No, sir. I would also press upon the issues like interpersonal communication skills, managing, bringing out a balance between the personal and professional life, which is very important for any doctor. So, such kind of soft skills, and also regarding integration of medical systems, medicine systems, imbibing the Ayush knowledge into the MBBS curriculum would also be something which I would look up.
But I would think that public health is not being taught very well in medical curriculum. So, what about your opinion on the public health?
Yes, sir.
But
Even I agree.
you did not say anything about the public health, right?
Sir, I wanted to say it in this way, sir, that even once a person tends to get this research culture, once he tends to collaborate, tends to interact with the society by understanding the interpersonal skills, more or less it turns out to be a case of public health issue itself, sir. And other things would be policy things like public health. I do agree, need policy changes, sir. But at the same time, it also requires for the doctor to be ready for accepting the culture of public health also, to be ready to address the issues of public health.
supposedly you become Indian Trade Service. Indian Trade
Pa-
Service. If you become a Indian Trade Service personnel, how would you use your medical knowledge?
So pardon, sir, there is difficulty in listening you.
1 second, 1 second. Can you hear me now? Is it
Huh.
well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Supposedly, if you become Indian Trade Service personnel, how would
Trade
you use
service
your
person.
medical? How would you use your medical knowledge?
Sir, I think a doctor has certain qualities, sir, which every kind of profession, any kind of profession he enters can use. Firstly, the philosophy of triage, sir, understanding the emergency of a situation and taking the steps at requisite time. So that thing I would take on, sir, for my next career also. And second thing is interpersonal skills as well as understanding the societal issues, complexities. The same thing I can use in any kind of profession, sir, even though it being Indian Trade Services, where I tend to understand the workers' issues present in the industries and then provide certain occupational safety measures for them and also address the issue of health related issues in them.
What is your take on Indian health services?
Sir, COVID-19
do we
has
need it?
brought.
Do we need
Yes,
it?
sir. Yes, sir. I do think they are required. Firstly, because if we see the public health aspects, sir, there is no such specialty which is actually administered by a doctor who has this technical knowledge at a higher level, so that he can integrate the institutions or the hospitals which are running across in the states. So when we go for such kind of all India medical services, it tends to cover the lacunae, sir, within the it tends to cover the lacunae which are present within the system. And secondly, sir, saying the same.
Very good. Very good. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And secondly, sir, when we tend to make a separate profession, it is always better to have a separate personnel, sir, for addressing the issue of public health as well as some other person addressing the issue of medical health, because both of them are not equal. Public health is a different concept and treating the patient is a different concept. So I think
Right.
it streamlines the process.
No, these days doctors are turning into civil services examinations. So why is it? Because are they not happy with medical profession?
I don't think so, sir. I myself was very happy and contented that my decision of choosing MBBS was the best step I would have ever taken. And given a chance, I would still choose in my graduation MBBS as a subject, sir. But it could be because of wide opportunities that a doctor tends to find being in administration after seeing the complexities in the societies, or how he or she would contribute to the society being a part of administration. That could be
Okay.
reasons. Sir.
Last two questions.
Yes, sir.
So recently the Tokyo Olympics have been concluded, right?
Yes, sir.
In spite of it occurring in 2021, so why is it still named as Tokyo Olympics 2020?
Sir, I'm not aware of exactly why it was named. So probably to run it could have been a convention, sir. And also respect.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I think if you don't know, it's okay. We'll leave it. Pradeep, next question. If you have, otherwise we can move on to Madhvi.
Yes.
Yes.
So recently, are you aware of this Lucknow girl incident?
Yes, sir. Regarding the sexual abuse and death of the person.
I think he's
No,
talking about the one that
that's
the girl slapped a person. Yeah.
Slapped a person, cab driver.
No, sir.
That's okay, Srija. Thank you.
Okay. Srija, one question is that there was a recent article about palliative care.
Yes.
Are you aware of that?
I'm aware of palliative care, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me this. What are the different types of care that is available, like this palliative care, and what should be taken forward and which is not even touched?
So, ma'am, one such care I could recall would be geriatric care, ma'am. We having 9% of population of elderly generation, and it going to be 16%. I think it is very important to imbibe the geriatric care into our public health system. So that could be one thing. And also the preventive care aspect, ma'am, though it is something which is very often heard, it is less imbibed into our health systems also. So probably integrating the medicines and focusing on the preventive care aspect would be some other thing.
Can you tell me, since this COVID was there, we shifted our focus to this communicable diseases,
Yes, ma'am.
but our main focus is to be there in the non-communicable diseases, which the policymakers are telling. But this non-communicable diseases, how do you? What are the challenges to this non-communicable diseases? And as a person, how we can prevent those non-communicable diseases?
Challenges with non-communicable disease is their long chronicity, ma'am. They tending to appear only after some 10 to 20 years. So we don't take it as a matter of urgency. And second thing, ma'am, though NCDs are quite complicated, they can be corrected by simple steps, ma'am, going for fitness regime or going for good diet. They are very simple things, but probably less acknowledged by the people. And third thing, ma'am, there is also conception that we tend to work more, so we tend to get NCDs in lesser percentage. So this concept, this concept of us ignoring NCDs as a concept itself would also have been a norm within the society, which is increasing the trend of NCDs, ma'am. And as a person, what we could do would be imbibing this culture of fitness and going for nutritious diet, and understanding the need that each health is a very important thing. And whenever we tend to lose upon either diet or fitness, we are going to pay interest for our next few years. So that kind of behavioral change could also be something which as a person we need to imbibe.
There is a recent incidents about the violence on the doctors. So the media is talking about, as you also said in your answer, about soft skill development. The media as well as the policy makers wanted this soft skill to be developed in the doctors, to be very polite to the patients as well.
Yes.
And also this work-life balance. Could you tell me what, apart from the legislation that is present, what are the things that is needed to prevent this violence against the doctors?
I think laws can only govern the peripheral issues, not the core issues. At every institution, it is important that the governance of the hospital should be made in a proper way. And also there should be protocols for treatment, ma'am. Quite often we tend to find a good protocol, a step-by-step protocol, which a doctor tends to follow. And third thing, the lacunae in regard to vacancies, ma'am. The same issue of paramedical staff being in lesser number is also one very important thing which results in such kind of incidents. And saying all these things, the most important thing is privatization of healthcare system. It is the emotions of the person which tends to be at stake whenever the concept of health is recalled. So we need to identify it, and we need to regulate the private health system so that these incidents no longer occur.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, can I ask one last question, Srija?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Sir, you are a medical graduate, right?
Yes, sir.
There is recent this UP population policy.
Sir.
Are you aware of it?
Yes, sir.
Achha, according to you, as a medical student, what is the best contraceptive for controlling population?
Sir, the best contraceptive is awareness that awareness to the couple that there is some concept called contraceptive, and it be available at the decentralized level, sir. The stigma which is associated with using contraceptive is something which we need to correct for solving the issue.
Thank you. Thank you.
Excellent,
It is actually the education which is the best contraceptive.
I always felt education is the best contraceptive. Yeah.
I purposefully framed that
The
question.
best contraceptive is don't get married.
Education, education, and maybe continence.
Health. Health is very important today. A lot of in the
Yeah.
poverty areas, a lot of people are giving children because they're not sure about the rate of survival rate of children. That's
Sir,
another.
actually, she being a medical graduate, so that is the reason I purposefully
Yeah,
checked
yeah.
that question.
Yeah.
No, she will.
Basically,
She
I
can. In a feedback, we'll tell you that will be a lot of questions on medicine and medical that will
Okay,
happen.
okay, Srija.
Sridhar sir. Sridhar sir.
We are almost at the end of our interaction with you. That was a nice Tyagaraja Kriti which you sang. I enjoyed it. I have heard that before. Where do you think Tyagaraja wrote all his?
Sir, please don't go, sir. Please don't go there, sir.
Yeah. Tell
We are
me.
both linked to that same place.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm asking. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, from where Tyagaraja Swami has come?
Yes.
Then where he wrote all his kritis.
Sir, he is from Tamil Nadu, sir. I know that.
That is
And,
too big.
Too big. Tamil
Yes.
Nadu is a state. Where in Tamil Nadu?
It is Coimbatore or
Oh.
Tanjavur, sir. Sorry, sir. Tanjavur.
Tanjavur is also too big. You have to narrow it down further.
Something Tiruvaiyaru.
Yes, sir. Tiruvayar, Tanjavur.
The name means 5 rivers. The holy city town of 5 rivers. I is 5, Aru is river.
Right.
And
Thank you, sir.
Tiru is the holy part. Tiru,
our friend Vivek was district collector there.
I had to go to start it. I mean, I was a Christian. I am a Christian. So, but they said the tradition is that the collector has to come.
Collector has to inaugurate the
So I used to go there, and I'm also very fond of singing because of being Christian. You sing in the choir.
Yeah.
So I sing a lot myself.
You remember the Pancharatna Kritis are sung by all the musicians.
And the best singers of India come on that day.
It's a unique festival. Nowhere else in the world, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway,
more than 1,000 singers. And Sudha Ranganathan, everybody just sits on the floor and
they're all there. They all sing in unison.
And Sridhar is from Tanjavur. Sridhar sir is also from Kumbakonam, Kulandai. He's a Kulandai from Kulandai.
No longer a Kulandai. Maybe second childhood, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Srija, that was a very interesting, very useful kind of an interaction. We enjoyed it. Is there anything which you wish to ask of the committee, which you thought we have not raised during the interaction?
No, sir. It was even I enjoyed the conversation, sir. I don't think we are left with him.
No. You can always think of something, and this is an opportunity which we are giving you, which we don't give to everyone.
Sir, probably my other hobby is writing, sir. So
diary writing, yeah.
we can even talk about
diary writing. What do you do in diary writing? Do you write daily or weekly?
I think before Sridhar goes in that direction, let me tell you, we are bored of diary
diary writing. Yes. Everybody.
I'm very honest. Sridhar, of course, is much more suave and polished. I think all of you are coached into it because 5 out of 10 candidates who are appearing have given diary writing as their hobby. And all of us who have got into the service, and by God's grace, in our first attempt, none of us ever wrote a diary.
No one.
And also,
we had no time. We were writing notes. We were not writing diary. I don't know how all of you candidates who are coming have got diary writing, cooking. There are some kind of cut, copy, paste, DAF,
or watching movies or something.
Forget diary writing.
Tell me, Srija, do you really write diaries every day?
Yes, sir. I write diary every day.
Acha. What do you write in that?
I have seen 300 drafts, and mostly it is now named as journaling, reflective journaling, gratitude writing.
Okay, tell me which diary inspired you to write to diary?
Yeah.
It was no inspiration, sir. During my internship, I thought the internship experiences made me to record diaries, sir. Record my experience.
Okay. Was it just a log? Was it a log book or something more than that?
So which are the most famous diaries? Let's if you still want,
Mhm.
which are the most famous diaries?
Hmm.
Sir, few diaries would be diary of Annie Frank and Samuel Pepe, who is from UK, sir.
Okay.
And also few collections of letters by Jawaharlal Nehru ji, which were given to Indira Gandhi.
To Indira Gandhi. Yeah, she wrote.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
What about
Do you
Hitler?
have plans? Do you sorry? Do you
What
have
about
plans
Hitler?
to convert your diary into a kind of a blog?
Sir, I don't want it to convert my diary into blog, sir. Instead, I could start a blog where I could explore upon different issues which I would come across during my services, if at all.
So the diary doesn't contain all that.
Sir, my diary contains, sir, but it would be more of personal touch, which I don't want it to breach into the system.
Okay. Okay.
Good.
So diary is for your own reading, for your eyes only. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. But anyway, now for the formal debriefing part of it, Srija, we really enjoyed the interaction with you. You were very, very communicative, very vocal, very clear in your expression. Your appearance-wise, you are properly dressed for the occasion. In a good sari, you sang a nice Carnatic Telugu song by Tyagaraja here. That was very nice.
Thank you,
And that was very good. And overall, your approach to everything, though you have a medical background, you're also into services here, and your interaction with your seniors in that line has been quite useful to you, and you have called out whatever is relevant in both the professions, and you've been able to strike a kind of a balance between the medical profession and the civil services, and how both can reinforce and strengthen each other. So to that extent, it's a great advantage, especially being a woman, being a lady, because maternal and child health is a major area of the government of India, and that is one area which needs a lot of attention, IMR, MMR, and all that, and a lot of emphasis also being placed on women and child health, Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao, and all that you're aware of. So those are areas where I'm sure you will be able to contribute significantly with your medical background. So I think your approach to civil services is very balanced,
Very bad. Yeah.
very, very level-headed. You understand issues quite clearly, and you're able to articulate your responses in the right kind of a frame of mind. You understand the problems. There are no quick fix solutions for any of these problems. We have to keep attempting it, and every little forward movement is a step in the right direction. To that extent, your understanding is very, very clear, and I'm extremely happy that you've been able to respond to almost all the questions, whether it be a one-word question, or whether it is a situational issue, or whether it is a kind of a thing where your opinion is asked for. In all of that, you performed exceedingly well, and we are very happy. And I'm sure you'll make it with flying colors. All the best to you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Do well. Great.
Yeah, very
Thank you so
rarely, I'm very conservative in my assessments. And very rarely will I rate somebody outstanding, and I think you are one.
Thank you so much, sir.
Very well done. But smile a lot, number one. Number two,
But
you can
yeah.
expect a lot of questions. You can expect a lot of questions on medicine, medical rates, infant for mortality, net replacement ratios. Please prepare good answers on certain questions which will come on data. Now, the smile comes on your face when there's something to smile about, but otherwise you are too intent, it's like, so even when you are listening to somebody's question, keep a little bit of a smiling disposition. It's like, just
Yes.
keep a pleasant face. You have a beautiful face. You got a nice smile. You got lovely eyes. You're wearing a Pochampalli sari.
Yes.
You maybe ask questions on that too. Where is this come from? It's a good dress, but it may be a little too dark if it's your morning interview.
No, sir, I'll wear the other saree
No, I'm saying
from
that if
Narayan. Narayan.
no, that's okay. I mean, I'm saying I encourage people to wear a sari of the state from which they belong.
Yes, sir.
It can become a conversation point, and especially as I said, if my batchmate Sujata Mehta is there, she's chairing your session, she will probably ask you that, with the lovely sari, where is it from? And questions may go into women's empowerment and, self seva and things like that from the sari itself. And if you can hold a conversation on that for 2.5 to 3 minutes, I'm telling you, short, you are over 200.
So what kind of questions they could ask, sir, from a saree? Because I'm going
It's a
to wear
lovely
the
sari.
GI tag saree.
Problem about weavers. Do you think what is the problem of the weaver? What's the problem of the handloom sector?
Yes, sir.
What about traditional weaving systems? What about replication of machines? If machines and computers are coming into designing that, what happens to traditional weaving, things like that. There are a lot of organizations which are now working in terms of how to combine Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, and traditional this thing, and taking it to the world market.
Yes.
So please study up on that, because you could really come out a clear winner. But as I said, it's too dark a color for a morning interview.
Yes, sir.
This is like good for a mid-afternoon 3-4 kind of interview. But if you have a morning interview, try and select little more
Yes.
colors that's earthy, like the color of the door behind you.
I'm
More
going to
earth-
wear the cream color sarees.
Yeah, whatever it is, please wear one and show it to us. You can send it to Madhvi or a picture like that. You can share, and I can guide you on the dress also. Your glass wise, you are okay. I don't know whether you'll be wearing the same hairstyle or you'll be plaiting your hair or what.
No, sir, the same hairstyle. Everything
Perfect.
the
I
same,
think
only
it's
saree.
perfect. Perfect. I think you're very good on that. You have a unique signature. So if somebody notices that signature, it may be a point of question. So that's why I asked you to just do a little bit of study of graphology. Nothing else. It may not be a question. Rangareddy could be questions on your Rangareddy. It was part of, it is actually what they call the urban rural Hyderabad, and it's now become part of it. So there again, as I said, the Ramoji Film City is there. Somebody might know that. So they may ask you about the role of films. What the
Yes.
influence, like people from Tamil Nadu are typically asked about what's the connection between politics and films. You could be asked questions on what is the connection between politics and film, both Chandrababu Naidu and N.T. Ramarao, etc., etc. So films and politics could be something on which you again prepare well. A question may come. If it doesn't come, too good, but you should be prepared on that sector, because that's typically of people coming from this part of the country, Tamil Nadu, etc., etc. Third thing, as I said, it's got 11 actually wildlife sanctuaries and national parks. You know, Telangana, it's huge. 3 of them are national parks, the rest are wildlife sanctuaries. And these are all current affairs. The cheetah relocation, etc., is all current affairs. So somebody is the Forest Service person, if he's there on the panel, may be interested to find out those questions. That's why I asked you those questions. COVID, you will be asked. Frontline challenges of frontline workers. It will be asked. Health Secretary, answer good, but the Health Secretary doesn't decide the curriculum of medical studies. So please understand the role and that you are being asked. The Health Secretary does not decide. The Medical Council of India decides the curriculum. Health Secretary, so understand the question, listen to the question, understand the question, and then answer to the question. A health secretary is a policy at the health strategic level. So he can influence, as I said, public health, which is what I think Dr. Pradeep was talking about.
Yes, sir.
But he can request at some way that skills be added, but all the skilling, etc. Curriculum is not health secretary's domain. But infrastructure support, access to medical colleges, if some medical college is there, I would definitely try and show that people should not fear the fact that they are going to. So maybe the access to the infrastructure around health, this could be done. Then if there are challenges regarding law and order, he could always request the Home Secretary to ensure that enough protection and transportation. There are a lot of things that a health secretary can do on a policy level, but not at a curriculum level. So your answer was very good, but just if you could level it and layer it to the requirement of the responsibility that you may be asked as a collector. Now, as a collector, you will obviously not do anything to do with policy, because your job is implementation. It's not formulation. So understand now keep smiling. You don't have to be serious when I'm talking. Yeah. So, understand the designation of the person they are talking about. What is the role of that person? Is it an implementation level, cutting edge? If it's a medical doctor level, it's a cutting edge. If it's implementation, it's strategic, it's a district collector's role or a district health officer's role. If it's a health secretary's, it's more policy formulation rather than implementation. So समझो क्या है और फिर उसके बाद उसके बारे में बताओ. The fact that you sang a song, very good. If you feel like it, you should also say, I sang in whichever language you did. I sang in this language, but this is what it means. And maybe in 3 seconds also just explain to the panel that this is what the song means. And it is from, like he said, it is, from, it's a Tyagaraja's Kirtika. You mentioned it at the beginning also. So thank you for asking me to sing. I'm going to sing this, whatever you're planning to sing. And sing it, and then maybe in 2 words also explain this is what it means. That will complete the whole atmosphere of the song.
Yes, sir.
See, Srija, I am seeing you as a topper of the interview.
Absolutely.
And I don't want anything to come in between that. And believe me, I mean, I'm not talking through my hat. I scored 212 out of 250 in my interview. I topped my interview, and last 2 years, my students have topped the interview. And I see you as one.
Thank you, sir.
I'm serious. I'm not just kind of, trying to, encourage you and painting a false picture. I'm being very honest about it. I think you're very good. And I think I see you amongst the top 3 or 4 in the interview itself. And you will definitely crack it as a doctor. I want that once you get selected, one of your first phone calls should be to me.
Surely, sir.
Over to the
Sir,
senior, over to
sir.
the 2002 batch.
So one doubt, sir. Regarding the signature aspect, did I take an extreme stand unnecessarily
No, it's okay.
saying that?
No, it's okay. I mean, but it's a very definitive signature. Lines are very straight. People who loop it kind of tend to exaggerate a bit, to have a right signature, they stroke it across, and then 2 dots in the beginning. Again, it's a very adamant affirmative character, normally not accepting too many new ideas also, very dogmatic and rigid. That's what the signature reveals. It may not be you, but graphology is the study of signatures, and it's not too long, it's not too short, it's just the right size. It also does not, obviously you can't sign along with a name that you have, Sri Lamaputulu, something like that. It's too long. If you were to sign like that, probably you'll run out of the checkbook, because we don't sign checks anymore. But so you just stuck to your name, Srija. So it's basically to make you comfortable. Basically, you've gotten into the room. There's a lot of tension, which we understand. My life hangs here. It is a matter of life and death. You don't get to sit in that personality test like a prelims test. The prelims you give every year. I mean, you just give money, you sit in the prelims test. Keep smiling. I have to keep reminding you. Why do you get so serious? Why are you Dr. Jekyll and Mrs. Hyde? Why are you Dr. Srija and Mrs. Hyde? So either there's a smile or it's complete sober. There's just keeps, you don't have to, I mean, just keep smiling, just remain happy throughout this. You have to practice that.
Yes.
Practice the fact that throughout the 25 minutes, 30 minutes that I will sit inside that room, you sit in front of the mirror, talk to yourself these questions, record yourself on your phone, and see that where the smile dropped, and see that it shouldn't. It's over back to now.
Have you been dieting for a while? Because from the DAF, I find you reduced a lot.
No, I think Srija is okay. In the DAF also.
Were you overweight for some time? Yeah.
Yes.
I think you can stop dieting now, because you're now at the right size.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
Very
don't
good.
have to become leaner than this.
No, because why we've said this again, let me tell you, because Sridhar sir is taking a leaf out of my book. There are so many people whom I have shouted at to say that if you have come for this DAF, for this mock interview, and if you don't lose another 5 kilos, then don't even talk to me. You can't allow yourself to let go. Civil servants don't allow themselves to let go.
She's fine. Srija is okay
No,
now.
she's looking slimmer and trimmer.
She's
Looking
right.
slimmer and
But
trimmer.
in the DAF, if you see the DAF, she's obviously
I think the
overweight.
DAF is COVID and this is post-COVID. Good. Dr. Saab,
Good. Well done. Well
you're
done.
back to what advice do you have for your junior from the 2002 to the 2013?
Sir, glad to meet you, sir.
Thank you, Amar. One thing, first thing is you have to when the interviewer asks about health, he specifically asks about public health. His interest lies in public health, not on the medical side. We are not interested on what procedures you do, what protocols you follow. That is, what do you say, Vivek sir?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, as I said, and even as a health secretary, you don't decide whether there should be automation, robotics, and all those things. That's not health secretaries. It's more about public health, public welfare, public safety.
Preventive health care.
Preventive, yeah. And palliative care, I think your answer was very good.
Very good.
There are a lot of geriatric care, palliative care, pediatric. There are a lot of prevention is better than cure kind of as the adage.
That
And what
actually I was about to say
very
that.
good. Yeah.
Actually, on administrator, it is we focus more on prevention aspects. So as sir was saying, prevention is better than the cure. So on the curative aspects, a doctor comes. When it comes to a preventive aspects, every socially enlightened person will come to the preventive side. That is one thing I feel. And second thing is you are doing well and stay focused. And koncham adi anante your saree appears to be very bright in color. I don't know because of
I'll change, sir. I'm going to wear cream color saree, Narayanpet sarees, GI tag from Telangana.
Oh,
very nice. Very nice.
Then
And,
mention the fact that this is this sari which has a GI tag
Mm,
and stress on GI, because then
mm.
you must draw them into GI. What are GIs? How many GIs does Telangana have? How much does India have? Draw them into it and make sure the conversation stays on that for at least 2-3 minutes, and where again you come out as a winner. I'll teach you. I'm noting down your phone number. I'll give you a call after this.
Yes, sir.
Acha, and Srija, if you can talk, if you want to talk to me, take my number from Madhavi also. So we shall definitely. And
Yeah.
another thing is you are doing well. And inకొకటి another read on public health aspects. And when is your interview?
Sir, it is on September 6th, sir.
September
Right.
6th. Okay.
No.
And if you can read it on Livement, you can search it on public health in the
Yes, sir.
Livement
I am
newspaper.
studying, sir. I'm studying regarding public health. Probably my answers this time couldn't depict that public health aspect. I do agree, sir. But yes, sir.
No, basically, my question was I purposefully framed that question, you being a medical graduate. So, what is the best contraceptive? Then you actually fell into the trap. That is awareness. I was expecting awareness. After that, you would say education, but you straight away went into the procedures of all this. So that actually, Mane, when it comes to public health aspect, you say it as education. When it comes to medical person, you will say what are the contraceptives which are present. So can you understand the difference actually?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Do well and all the best. If you have any doubts, take my number from Madhavi. So you can call me. And Vivek sir is absolute. Vivek sir and Sridhar sir are absolutely. You follow their advice blindly. What I personally see.
So,
Thank
Srija, you have a great opportunity. Do well.
Madhvi, any comments from
You will
you?
make
Yes,
it.
a few comments, Srija. One thing is you haven't explained about palliative care. You said the one I know is geriatric care, and you talked about that and preventive care. But you could have given a little justice to palliative care also.
Yes.
And one more thing is, I think you are very good at the public health aspect, and you will study on that in a meanwhile, as Pradeep sir has already said. But also the legal aspect, like the maternity leave, the abortion law, the surrogacy law, and even in this mental health act. And one more thing was that in issue was this living will,
Yes, ma'am.
which is
Euthanasia
actually
living will.
there was a contradiction between the lawmaker and the doctor's opinion. So this living will, what is the thing? And euthanasia is the one old
Yeah,
concept for me.
they
But
could go
still,
there.
you can read on it and have your own opinion set. So that if at all an argument goes, and you have to be very ready for those arguments also.
Yeah.
Other than that, yes, very
Turn
good.
up on the laws of other countries also, especially in terms of maternity leave. For instance, Norway, it's 1 year. Now we've just increased it from few months, 6 months to 9 months, and some states are doing something. So I think the role of the family in childbearing, child bringing up, is it just the mother's responsibility? A lot of
Yes,
a lot
sir.
of questions get
Paternity
it. So if you can, as I said, if you have to crack that 200 plus ceiling, then you should be internationally also aware of laws, aware of this thing, especially on euthanasia and things like that. These are debates which have been current, the right to, and
sir.
fundamental duties. Again, fundamental duties as talks about health. Then which is the fundamental right, or is it a director principle of state policy? What's the constitutional link between medicine and constitution? These are questions which will come because people who are sitting there will be generalists like me and Dr. and Sridhar. I mean, this is a chance that Pradeep is here, who's a medical doctor, but there'll be generalists sitting there. So they could at best be questioning you about generalized levels of medicine and its linkages, and will not expect you to go into the technicality of medicine, like robotic surgery and stuff like that. But I think that's what I mean. Because we may get lost over there, about robotic arms and stuff like that. Both my children are doctors. My father's a doctor. So I mean, I know a lot about medicine, but it doesn't mean that I would like to be hearing it again and again. So all the best. I think you're doing really
Yeah,
well.
You're doing
And,
very well. Yeah.
yeah. God bless.
You stand a very
All
good
the
chance.
best, all the best,
Keep
teacher.
do well. Best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Teacher,
Thank
you
you.
can-
சிரிச்சிட்டே இருக்கணும். சிரிச்சிட்டே
Teacher, you
இருக்கணும்.
can-
You should keep smiling.
Yes, sir.
And remember to thank the panel before you leave.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I know. And I mean, it should not be just like a thank you, sir, thank you, ma'am. You must give them a compliment. Because like Sridhar sir, when he says, he normally concludes by saying, Shrija, thank you so much. The interview is now over. Good. Okay, I'll tell you one-to-one. I'll give you a call.
Yes.
I don't want to take the time of the whole panel. Okay.
Good.
Bye.
All the best. Do well.
Thank
You can
you,
leave.
sir.
You can leave. You can leave.
Yes, yes, teacher, you can leave.
Thank you.
The time to, for the next,
How many candidates do we have in the afternoon?
4, sir.
4. Okay. So we'll come
He
back.
only
at
believes in foursome, like a bridge bloody game. Yeah.
4 some.
Sridhar
Okay.
said is a bridge player. It's a bridge player. Foursome. You need a foursome, like golf. As if you're playing golf or playing bridge.
Bridge.
Madhvi, make sure it's always foursome.
How many?
What time? 2:30?
Sir, half an hour is enough for you, sir, for the lunch?
I don't know. 3 o'clock? I mean, I don't know.
No,
No,
but
sir,
if we-
everybody
but
will
if
take
we got to start at 3, it may go on till 6:30 or 7. So
So no,
let's begin
what time do you want it to start?
2:30 is fine. No issues.
I'm okay. I'm just me. Let's see.
Quick,
Pradeep,
quick
sir?
working lunch.
Yes, yes, 2:30 is fine.
2:30
Sunday
okay.
यार working lunch कहाँ होता है Sridhar sir?
अरे क्या Sunday वनडे आप तो work. You don't let us relax at all even on a Sunday I say.
Okay, sir, we will assemble at 2:30, sir.
2:30.
या 2:45 कर दो उसको.
2:45 कर दो. Okay. ठीक है.
Sure, sir.
2:45 कर दो, and we'll try and be briefer. As I said,
Ah.
just I think
Sir, I also have a class at 6 o'clock, sir. So I'll be leaving.
So we need to end at 5. So 2:45 to 5:30, 5:45. We should finish within about 35 to 40 minutes
But
each.
I must apologize. I'm not giving Madhavi by any chance to raise any questions. Somehow it has
No,
never.
that's why.
That
That's why I'm asking it. That's when Pradeep, I said now it goes to Madhvi.
I look at her more
But
as
Madhvi, get into more current
the
affairs.
master
More
of
current. You're
secretary.
still getting into a little policy kind of questions. Bilkul current. That so and so happened that day. Or let's say these landslides are happening in Himachal Pradesh. What do you think about, status on ground and climate change?
Sure, sir.
Bilkul current. Floods which are happening, lands which are happening, accidents which are happening, or some incidents of COVID now. Now, COVID
Yes,
is today, we could even ask COVID like today,
So
Kerala has
this
got 30.
palliative care was in
UP is now
2 days
reporting
ago.
40 cases per day. Kerala is
Yeah.
reporting. Now, UP, which is illiterate, is 40 cases, and Kerala, which is the most literate state, has got 10,000, 20,000 cases. Do you see a dichotomy? What do you comment on that? Bilkul current, like what's happened day before yesterday, 4 days ago. That kind of currents you must ask them.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
2:45 we will
we
Hi.
reassemble at
See you all.
2.
Yeah, 2:45.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.